Matt, host and broker owner of One Premier International, located right here in Coral Gables, Florida. Today we come live from Brickell and Brickell Heights, from the rooftop on the 50th floor, overlooking the beautiful Biscayne Bay, the Atlantic Ocean. And we're going to start today on a little somber note with the tragic incident that happened yesterday in Parkland, Florida, about 60 miles from here, where 17 souls lost their lives. And our thoughts and prayers are with those families today. Now, as we stand in front of the beautiful view that we have from the Brickell Heights, I have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and it's what's happening in real estate this week and what is the news. But our guest today is Paolo Simonetti. He's a realtor with One Premier International, and he manages 2 units here. One is a beautiful lower penthouse, and the other one, and it's for an investor that he has where he manages several of his properties. Let's take a look at this week's real estate headlines. Long-term U.S. mortgage rates climbed for the 5th straight week, and investors are growing concerned about inflation. Mortgage giant Freddie Mac reported the average rate on 30-year mortgage rates, fixed rates these are, has skyrocketed or jumped to 4.32% last week. That's been the highest since December of 2016. A strong U.S. economy is raising concerns on inflation, and investors are demanding higher interest rates. The yield on the 10-year Treasury notes, which influence mortgage rates, have risen for the past week to 2.88%. Taking a look at total inventory in South Florida, as we have airplanes up above us, Miami-Dade County has over 6,100 single-family homes on the market. And as we break that down, it looks a little bit like this. Under 200,000, there's only 204 single-family homes. From 200 to 300,000, there's only 712 single-family homes on the market. And from 300 to 500,000, there are 1,850 homes on the market. When you go to the 501 to $1 million, there's 1,663 homes on the market. And when you touch on the over $1 million properties, there's over 1,700. Now we'll take a look at the condo market in Miami-Dade County, which is twice the amount of single-family homes at over 14,000 condo units, and 1,535 of those condo units are right here in the Brickell area. And that brings us to the oversupply of the condo market here in Florida, specifically in South Florida, as we enter this correction period with a strong U.S. dollar, which is beginning to affect the foreign investors, and we're starting to see prices adjust downward. So now what I want to do is take a moment to introduce our guest. And our guest is Paolo Simonetti, and he is a full-time real estate professional and realtor with One Premier International. Come on in, Paolo. How are you doing today?
Hey, Ernie. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Same here, Paolo. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Brickell Heights, where we're standing here today, because it's really a stunning day with beautiful views, and why not only South Floridians, but also everyone around the world really chooses South Florida as a second, third, and fourth vacation home. Go ahead, Paul. Tell us a little bit about Brickell Heights.
Brickell Heights was designed by the renowned architecture firm, Arquitectonica. You have 2 towers here, east and west. We are on the west tower. This has 50 floors. We're in the rooftop. On the west tower, there are 46 floors. They also have a rooftop. The amenities here are second to that.
So tell us a little bit about some of those amenities that Brickell Heights offers.
Yeah, when you own a unit here at Brickell Heights, it comes with Equinox membership included. And that's at the ground level. From the elevator, you have a button and you Equinox. A click of a button, it takes you straight to the gym. Also,
and do they have to pay for that membership?
no, that is included.
So as long as you own a unit, you have a lifetime membership to Equinox right here.
That's correct.
And I understand it's a very large workout facility.
It's 3 floors.
3 floors.
Yeah, it's about 30,000 square feet.
My goodness.
And also on the ground floor, we have SoulCycle.
Okay.
So this area here is very well known for the entrepreneurs that work and live in Brickell. They all come here to work out and spend some time here.
Including all of the beautiful people which you always see in South Florida because of the sun, the beaches. Everybody works to really stay in shape.
That's correct.
So what other amenities are here in the building? I understand there's movie theaters.
There is movie theater. You have an executive room. You have a kids playroom. You have a private massage room. If you have a masseuse, you can schedule a time and have your masseuse. It's a private room. There is also another gym that is not Equinox, that is for a smaller gym, but it's very nice, state-of-the-art equipment. And that's on the 9th floor. Also, you have, besides the rooftop pool, you have the Cascade pool that's on the 9th floor. From the 9th floor, you can cross from east to west towers. You have also the steam, the sauna, jacuzzi. You have a state-of-the-art locker room, so where you can change.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your spectacular unit here on the lower penthouse?
Yes.
Let them know what the unit number is, a little bit about the unit, and I understand it's one of the lowest prices here in the building, so
Yes,
it's a great value if you're looking to be in a lower penthouse and purchase right now.
That is correct. It's a 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's 1,400 under AC, 1,125 square feet with the balcony. And the unit comes with imported, custom-made closets, top-of-the-line appliances, Bosch and Sub-Zero refrigerator, quartz countertops, and
so what don't you tell us about the balcony? Because it's a corner unit, so I understand, but it's a wraparound balcony.
Yes, it is.
What kind of views do you get from that lower penthouse balcony?
Unbelievable views. You have Miami River to one side and Miami Bay to the other side. To the left, you have Biscayne Bay views, and to the right, you have Miami River and Brickell City Center.
Correct. It's right below us. Actually, you can look from the balcony and see the Brickell City Center way below.
That's correct.
Because this is on the 46th floor.
That is correct. That's
beautiful.
Correct.
So what are the other areas of real estate that you work in South Florida?
I work in the Miami Shores areas, the area that's known there, the Bayside area, Bay Harbor, Bow Harbor, and Coral Gables.
So what other units do you manage for these investors?
We have a unit that is in Bay Harbor Island, the old residence. It's a brand new building, 41 units. It's a boutique.
What floor is that on?
Oh, that's on the 3rd floor.
And what's special about the 3rd floor in that building?
Well, it has, on the 3rd floor, we have the pool, the gym, and...
What size balcony do you have?
We have, our unit is it's called the Lanai because it has a 500 square foot balcony.
Wow. Considering that many condos in Brickell are 500 and 600 square feet, we're talking about a huge outdoor space for living, which is what South Florida is all about. And tell me a little bit about the new purchase that one of your investors made in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, that's the Gale Residence Boutique Hotel. That is coming up. The closing will take place beginning of March, in March sometime. That's a beautiful unit right right across from the W. The Gale is surrounded by the best hotels in the world. The area there is very well known for Europeans and South Americans.
When is that expected to close?
We are going to close in March sometime.
So it's a brand new building. It's also a boutique. And one of the great things about this condo hotel, for those of you that want to invest in a condo hotel, because that will also go on the market, is you can rent it on a daily basis, you
Yes.
can rent it on a weekly basis, you can
Yes.
rent it on a monthly basis, considering Airbnb, or you can use the hotel program.
That's
where
correct.
you get good returns from that as well.
Correct. And that hotel program will be managed by Manning Properties. And we are very excited about the unit there. It's a vibrant area. The occupancy rate there on the low season is 75%. So you have an idea how busy the area, the hotels are in the area.
So I know that you also do property management. So for those people that are looking to purchase in South Florida, that are not full-time residents of South Florida, but still want to take advantage of our appreciating values and the worldwide appeal to this marketplace, what are some of the services that you provide as a property manager? So you handle everything from the rents to repairs to everything that has to do with property management.
That is correct. Yes, we do manage. Most of these owners or investors don't reside in Miami, so they need to rely on somebody to take care of their properties, and we do that.
All right, so it doesn't matter whether you're a local buyer or a foreign buyer, Paula will be able to help you with your real estate needs. Whether you're an investor looking for a first-time home buyer program, or whether you're looking to have a second home, make sure that you contact Paulo. So Paulo, tell everybody what your website is, what your phone number, how do they get a hold of you?
paulosimonetti.com or Miami Top Properties.
.com, okay.
.com.
And what's your telephone number where people can reach you?
305-773-8343.
Fantastic. Well, that's great. Well, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
All right, you bet. All right, so that gives you a little taste of what South Florida is all about as we take a great look at our vantage point here. The other thing I wanted to discuss is, well, what's happening around town this weekend? This is a busy weekend here in South Florida when it comes to a little bit about everything. There's something for everyone. So if you're an art lover, there's two big art events. One is Art Wynwood, which takes place at the old Miami Herald location in downtown Miami, across from the Arts Center, and that's happening all weekend long. You also have the long-running Coconut Grove Arts Festival in Coconut Grove, and that starts tomorrow and goes through Monday. And you can go to either one of those events. Those events have a fee, but the other thing that's going on as well is on Calle Ocho, which is a very famous street here in South Florida. So Calle Ocho has the Gay 8 Festival on Sunday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. The other thing that we have going on this Saturday in Miami Beach, it's Flo Rida, and the models will be here. They'll be hitting the beach for the Miami Beach Volleyball Hawkers Model Volleyball event. It's free and open to the public. It's hosted by Flo Rida and MTV's Kenny Santucci. Then you have, for the outdoor, which is really going to be a spectacular weekend, you have the Miami International Boat Show, and that opens today and in Key Biscayne. And actually, Key Biscayne is right over here, across from the bay from where we're standing at Miami Marine Stadium, and that's a huge event. And then on Collins Avenue in 46, it's the Miami Yacht Show. It's the Yacht and Brokerage Show. So whether you're looking for a mega yacht, a pre-owned yacht, or something new, if you're a boater, there's a lot happening this particular weekend. And that takes us to the end of our broadcast. Now remember that every single Thursday at 11 a.m. we're going to be coming live to you on The Scoop of Miami, and that can be found on Facebook, The Scoop on Miami. It is our public page brought to you by One Premier International, and we're going to select a different location in South Florida where you're able to get a peek of Miami and find out what's happening and how it affects you. Everything from interest rates to mortgage products, as well as we'll have home inspectors, we'll have attorneys and title companies. So everything to do with real estate, you're going to be able to be a part of. We'd like to thank you for joining us. If you missed the broadcast, or if you like what you're hearing, like us on Facebook, share our page. You can always go back and watch this episode and every episode 24 hours, 7 days a week. Again, I'm Ernie Emad. Thanks for joining.